Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Are you happy to be out of the truck?
Duration of the trip 2,414 miles. I was kind of hauling. That MPH this is not right. It's total idle time.
Anyways, here's the truck. Just a roller. Pulled the drive line out of it. This thing is clean. Straight out of New Mexico. Spent its life down there on a farm. On the other side. She's a beauty. This is where this dent is. Probably not gonna have much luck up here, but maybe I'll get some of that out. Really dirty. This seat's pretty thrashed. But other than that, it's pretty together. Not really missing too much, which is nice. I also made a couple pit stops on the way home. If you know what that is. You know, those are kind of hard to get. Found this as well, and kind of digging through the bed, found this. New Mexico, 93. It's pretty cool. A lot of junk in here though. Gonna clean her out. Alright, and we are back. I had some issues with the lift pump, as I previously stated. I deleted that heater. I'm not going to be using it
This is just a summertime rig. I'm not driving this thing in winter, but it still was not priming well. It was very weak. New lift pump. Everything is priming way better. Primed here. Banjo bolt here. Backside of the pump. It is primed, and I think this thing will pop right over. So, let's see. So, it looks like at one point someone like hooked onto this cross member to get it onto like a flatbed or something. Why somebody would tie to that, I don't know. But we're gonna remove this cross member, this proportioning valve, and get that changed out. Well, we got her in. As of right now, got the bolts started for the motor mounts on each side, but they're just loose. Next will be a transmission cross member. Right now I just got it on a jack. Get it centered up. Then we'll lock down these motor mount bolts. What's going on? Really been slacking on taking videos lately, but got a transmission cross member welded up today. Set my pinion angles. Put a jack underneath the transmission, and then thankfully I had a old cross member that came with this truck, so I utilized each end, cut it out, put some 1/4-inch plate in there, and then with some C-channel. So got that ready. I'm gonna paint this up, install it, and then can keep moving forward. All right, we got the transmission cross member in.
mocked up this little battery tray just out of some angle iron. Gonna paint it up, install it. Got my sweet little fucking battery mount in. Couple peg legs. Pretty sturdy. Got the battery in. Need a little strap, and then she should be good to go. Alright, we got this pretty rig together here. Just trying to make sure I got all my wiring straight before I finalize the wire loom. That's some drawing I drew way back in the day. It's been hanging on the wall. But alright, we'll get to cranking this thing and see what happens. So, for this transmission, it's a lot more set back than the old transmission. So the high hump hole does not line up. So, I think what I'm going to do, kind of laid it out already, is cut this out and then flip it. I think that'll work. We'll see. Alright, so I had to cut a little bit more out, but I think this will work. Tack it in there, bend it a little bit, and then I'll just have to patch a flat piece in the front up here, which won't be bad.